Howdy folks, welcome to episode 42. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get all this coal loaded up, and if it'll let me get into the train here. We're going to get all the coal loaded up, and we've got a co-pilot as you can see here. We're going to get, let me see, get this backed up here. See if we can get this backed up. Probably should, you know, have the volume at a reasonable level. Alright, let's see if we can get this in here in the right spot. I swear those little shadows would probably be a good guide for that. Okay. Let's see how this looks. It looks like we're lined up close, but yeah, that's cool. Alright, so let's get up here into this so we can do this. So we're gonna go. How many do we have? 22? Okay. And how many do we started with? That's 2, 3. I think we started at 32, so we're going to go down to 10. Let's try going down to 10. And this one's going to be a nice distraction. Alright. To figure out her spot. Okay, we do need one more. There we go. Okay. 22. Alright. We just need... Alright. Thank you, kitty. Alright. Thank you, Vespa. Thank you for your assistance. Yeah, they always do this. The kitties will be all excited when I start talking. And then they get bored with it after a bit. They get enough. And then they go back. Okay. See, it's interesting is, yeah, it did stop that time, but it's like, yeah, I think we discussed that last time, where it's like the brakes are like one extreme to the other. They barely do anything, and then all of a sudden you're like slamming them. 3, 5, 6. That's 10. 6, 20, 21, 22. I like how I'm... Oh, see, it says the car's fully loaded. I keep forgetting about that. They've got that on there. There we go. Alright, and we'll get this one. This one should be easy enough. We'll get this up here. There we go. That should be easy enough to get aligned. Yeah, it's aligned now. We can stop. There we go. Okay. And let's get this one. Like I said, I don't know. Somebody can probably tell me. I'm sure most of my audience can tell me when they're doing the little 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I need it at 165. When they're doing the little backing up and moving one car at a time, do they still do all the whistle stuff for that, or did they didn't care? You know? It's like using your turn signal when you're in your driveway. Is it one of those things? You know, when you're pulling into your garage, your driveway has like a loop on it. Do you use your turn signal to, you know? No, of course not. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go from here. We're going to bring this down to the, whatchamacallit. We're just going to have to go past the switch anyway. So it's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure the switch goes... Let's go look. We come down here. Yeah, see, we go past the switch, and then we just flip the switch, and then we come back. Okay, cool. And I think this is the first train we're going to be bringing down this other hill, isn't it? So that's going to be its own adventure, too, isn't it? That's because, you know, that's a pretty steep hill, I think. That's not going to be a... yeah. It's going to be fun. We'll just call it that. All I can say is I'm glad that I'm glad that these cars will be empty on the way up the hill. We've got the cat over here on the shelf knocking things off. I'm sure you've seen that gif. Yeah. I don't know how you could be on the internet and not see that gif. How you could use the internet without seeing that gif. We're going to take this down. Let's see what 11 does. 11%. Looks like 11% is going to do. There, 8%. Let's try 8%. That's a little bit better. We'll bring it up a little bit more if we need to, but this seems to be fine. And then I think at the bottom of this is pretty close to the where we're going to hit level ground. So as soon as we start slowing down, we need to turn off the brakes. It's not getting steeper, is it? It sure looks like it's getting steeper, doesn't it? Alright. Is it hard to tell whether the track is going level and the ground is dropping out from underneath it, or, you know what I mean? Or the ground is climbing and the track is level, or what? Seems like we're mostly level here. Mostly. %. Well, it looks like 4% is keeping us level, so I think at the same speed. So I think we'll stick with that for now, because this is gonna, yeah, see, this is gonna go back down again. We're gonna start doing this thing again, especially once the coal cars hit this bridge. It's gonna steepen on this bridge. See, you can see it right there, right there. It's going over that curve. Down the hill. There. Let's see what that gets us. Because this level's off here, it looks like, for a little bit. I do need to see if I can get the other ones before I release this map. It's not like anybody's actually going to use it anyway, but before I call the map completed, I do want to get back up into the mountains and get all those ones that are not snowy replaced with snow pieces. I do want to do that. Alright, it looks like... There we go, we're starting to drop off the hill here. See what happens here. We do want to stop right after we hit this switch. There we go. Alright, we're going to go like this. We're going to flip this switch. I guess we don't need to do that to flip the switch. Alright, and then we're going to go down this hill. So, wish us luck. Now it's us, right? We'll put some fuel in too. Let's put some fuel in before we do this. As long as we're out of the interface. There we go. Did I miss the first one? I must have. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's do this. We're going to go forward. See what we can do. Wow, that's kind of a hill there too, isn't it? I don't want to turn. Just kind of take it easy. This is our first time down this track. I just want to make sure we did get all the trees and stuff, right? And I think we're gonna... Are we gonna head downhill or are we heading up? I think we're heading uphill right here until we get to that little peak right there. Then we start going back down. So we're going to want to kind of... Oh, it's this little dip here too, I think. I think there's a dip. Yep. We speed up a little bit here and then slow down. Like a roller coaster. Alright. It would be nice if there were a way to... Oh man, look at this. What are you doing, cat? Are you dropping all my stuff? Cat's breaking all my stuff, too. At the same time. Man, this looks insane. We're going to want more than the engine brakes on here. Alright, we're going to set this brake as well. And probably this one. We're going to set these two. And I'm going to see if I can pull through the brakes. And then just let off the thing once we start moving here. Let's see what we can do here, because this looks a little... Yeah, see? This looks a little crazy. We're going to take this real easy. We're going to go only... only as much as we can. See, that's really crazy. Around a curve, too. This is definitely... this is the vibe I got about how the whatchamacallits were, the narrow gauge were. This was the spirit of narrow gauge trains. We can go a little bit faster. Try this. There we go. Let's see what happens here. I might have to actually take some of these, like the whatchamacallit brake off. Let's take this off. See what we do at this. You know, yeah, I don't think putting the, I think when you go down a hill, you typically put the ones at the top of the hill so that the whole thing's in tension. But I don't think being in tension around that corner is a good idea. This would be pulling harder, you know, versus that pushing on it into compression around that corner. I don't think that's pressing as hard because you don't have all that excess weight. We're going to do this and then get back in here. We're going to take off that brake so that way we can go a little faster. There we go. And now that we're down here, we're going to turn off the whatchamacallit. Well, let's get it the rest of the way down, and then we can... Those poor brake shoes, right? The poor brake shoes. I'm sure they're having a fun time, right? Yeah, let's get... We'll get these pulled up, and then we can empty them out while we... What is the other thing we need? Oh, we need the cattle down here, too. See, I'm glad we didn't put together a giant train to bring everything down all at the same time. It wouldn't have been productive to do that. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so, whoops. Where's our whistle? Whoops. Where'd it go? It disappeared. There it is. Alright. So that brake is good. We're going to turn off these brakes before we forget. Turn off the brakes. Turn off the brakes. Okay. This one we're going to unload. And then this one we're going to unload. There we go. Alright. So that's our coal. We need to get the other coal car here in a second. We'll let these finish. And we should be able to just... Is it really? We don't have any brakes on anywhere on the train, and it's not pushing itself. I think the physics shuts off. It does that little thing. Because watch, if we go just a tiny bit... See, now it's going to push. Man, wouldn't that be nice? You could, like, earthquake-proof stuff just by, you know... Just by moving it away from the active chunk, right? Turn off the physics. We're just going to turn off the physics on this building. All right. Reality engine engineering. Okay, so that's all of that. And then our cattle capacity is how much? 50. Wow, it's 50. Was that? Oh, it's because I'm... Is it disappearing because it is. It's not rendering. It's funny. Okay, anyway. Now we got to get this back up the hill. So, wish me luck, right? So we should have 66 coal. 66 coal. That should be a good amount. Let's see if we can get up this hill. I mean, if we can't get up the hill, it's going to be a pretty big problem. We're going to have to build a siding and everything else to get up the hill. You know what I mean? And yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens, because it looks like we're not going to make it. I don't think we're going to make it. No, because we were all the way up to 20. No, we were already all the way up to 20, and we still couldn't do it. Okay. So, stop. Let me see what else we've got. Whoops. And I just smacked the microphone trying to... Whoops, wrong way. Yeah, see, the brake is going to make me go back down the hill. All right, so should we... Let's do this. Let's go see what we've got here. We just need to get those cars up the hill. So would it be faster to bring an engine up? No, not really. I think we just need to make a siding. And it might even work. No, we can't put one there. It's not going to work. Okay, so let's get down here. Let's get a siding going. We're going to do that here. I think we're going to do that here. So we're going to demolish rails. We're going to go like this. We're going to do a switch left. What did it just do? Let's try it this way. Seriously? It's not going to let me... Okay, I think we're going to have to connect it on the other end is how we have to do it. That's fine too. Let's try this again. Switch left. If we hook... No, it's still not going to do it if we hook it on the other end either, is it? It's really just insisting on this. Okay, so can we go like that? That works. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Demolish rails. And then we're going to connect these and these. And hopefully these stayed at the same level. Of course they don't. There. Alright. So we got that. And then we're going to do a siding out here. And let's see how far we can get this out here. Alright, let's see if we've got... Yeah, we need to just do this too. Get all the trees out of here. No micro trees, right? None of the... There, see, there's a micro tree. We need to make sure we get those. Alright, so then we're going to bring the engine back. See, this isn't going to do it either, because we're going to bring the engine back. We need to be able to connect this to here somewhere. Yeah, we do. We need to make a double switch. Okay. Demolish rails. We need to go like this. Switch left. And then we need to be able to make this one come back. So let's go like this. We're going to do this like we did before. And then we're going to have a switch to the right. Like this. There we go. And then we're going to connect all these up. So we're going to connect this to here. And go as far as we can out here. Just so we got room. That works. I don't see any. That's not a tree. Nope. Okay. We're good on the trees. And then we just need to put this, and then we will need to clean this up too, because this is going to go through these trees. And there's that little one there too. Let's not miss that little one right there. That's a tree. That's going to take out our train. That little thing will destroy our train. I love it. It's like Bugs Bunny physics, you know? That takes out a train via Bugs Bunny physics. You remember the one where they're falling and falling and falling. The airplane is just falling and diving and diving and falling, and they're going like a zillion miles an hour. And it's like, I think they're using a shepherd tone to make sure that it sounds like they're accelerating the entire time. They never stop accelerating throughout like the entire thing, and they're falling, and then they almost hit the ground, and the plane just stops like an inch from the ground. And then their explanation is air brakes. All right, let's do this. See if we can get down this hill gently. There we go. We'll just separate these cars out, and we'll... I mean, honestly, we don't even need to bring this up. We can just sit this on the siding for now. We don't need to get it up the hill. We can place it on the siding and forget about it for now. Then we can do it later. That's always a good way to proceed, right? Just do it later. Let's see here. We don't want to get too much speed built up. We don't want to have to use our air brakes. Alright. Do this. We'll use the brakes. There we go. We're going to keep it down to 10 yard speeds, right? There we go. All right, and we'll let our momentum carry us the rest of the way. We should be good on there. Because then what we can do is we can drop off these cars and then just push those back up when we need to, when we need more coal or whatever. We should be okay with that. And that switch is going to need to flip. It'll spring switch for us. See? All right, we got that off the... Yep, we've got that off the fall. All right, cool. So we've got that. Let's... How is our fuel on this? Yeah, you know what? Our fuel is gonna run out anyway. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to bring cattle. And the cattle are over here. And that should be a fairly quick... That's what we were going to do. We were going to get another cattle car, weren't we? Because we only need cattle, right? Yeah, I think we were going to buy another cattle car and put it on here. Because we only have how many in here? 6? Do we have 6 or 12? Let's see. Whoops. It's 6, yeah. Why don't we get a couple more cattle cars? Because we have how many cattle? Yeah, let's get 2 more cattle cars. And we're going to put them in here. We're going to go like this, if we can. Where's the ladder? There we go. We're going to put the brakes on this one. We're going to go like this. There we go. And then we're going to pull this forward, if we can. Honestly, I think we should probably take the one engine off. Let's do this too. There we go. We're gonna put this engine up there. So let's fill our fuel up here. Refuel everybody. Get everybody. There we go. And then this one, we're gonna fuel this one. Hey, I actually got in without having to cheat and use the F key. Alright, so we're going to go like this. We're going to go forward. There we go. We're going to go forward with this, and then we're going to take the other cars out, and we're going to separate the box cars from the whatchamacallits. So we'll go like this. Whoops. Hold on. We need to actually, like, flip the switch again. I need to flip the switch before I do that. Dude, there was something I was missing. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. Let's try it again. Reverse. There we go. Alright, so this one, we're out of the file. Alright, we're good. Let's go back to this one. We're going to get 2 more of the stock cars. So we'll do that. Let's get... We're going to go forward. Did we do it? Yeah, we separated them. Good. We're going to leave some room here because we're going to buy the stock cars up here. And I think it'll let us put them right here when we do that. If not, we're going to re-rail them there anyway. So, let's go like this. Wow. It needs to load the sound in. You do that, and then it tries, and it pauses to load the sound in, and it does the sudden thing. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Locomotives. We're going to buy the stock car. Is that the stock? No, that's the stock car. There we go. Which one was that? That's meat. We do need some of those, too. All right, tools and cattle. We're going to do... Nice. Okay, we're going to do yellow. I didn't order it because I'm an idiot. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Locomotives. Stock car. Number 6. Order. There we go. Where did it go? Where did it put it? It put it over here. Okay. And then we're going to order one more. Locomotives. Stock car. There. Order. Alright, and then we're going to re-rail. And where are they? They're over here. We're going to re-rail our stock car to here. You know what? We're going to re-rail it here. And let's get it loaded. And where's the... There we go. Are they coming? There they go. Alright, they're going to load up while we're doing that, and then we're going to re-rail the other one. If we can see it. Does that help? Yeah, it's got... Okay, it says it. We're going to do this. Alright, so we're going to go like... Open the door. We're going to take off the brakes. 0. Brakes. 0. These should be opened. I want to see if I can close this knuckle coupler. Can I close it? I can't close it. We're going to end up getting stuck on this one. But that's okay. I know what we'll do here. Are those more... Those are water tanks. Okay. They almost look like the... Whatchamacallits. The other tanks. The coal cars. Okay. Let's see. Generator. Go like this. We still can't see in this other direction, can we? How close are we to sunrise? Where's my P screen? Can my P screen come up? It's only midnight. And we still got a bit. Okay. Well, we're going to see... I can't even see where I'm at. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. We're going to try to back up here. And... see when we hit. That's the speed we want. I can't tell when we've hit the... There it is. Okay. That's where we've hit the cars. So now can we go back like one more car length? Because we need to go back there to load it up anyway. Let's try that. There we go. We need to get the other one back there. So let's go forward again. And see if we can get the middle one loaded up. A little bit more. And maybe half a car length. Let's try that. Let's see what that does. I'm going to turn that off. Are we ready to load now? Oh, we went too far. Okay. All right, so we're going to have to do that. Yeah, this one is hooked up. Okay. We'll have to go back a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. There. Whoops. Wrong key. V. Okay, I really wish it would hold your... you need to go back. Reverser. Have a car length. Like that. Okay, we'll try that. Anyway, yeah. Alright, let's try loading now. See if we can load the remainder of these. I think it's 4 of them. Yeah, it's 4 of them. Okay. And then while that's loading, we're going to disconnect this. Because that's way too much mass to bring down that huge hill anyway. It's going to be enough of an adventure with these 3 stock cars. Something else we could do. But I think... yeah, I think we'll do this. Okay, so it looks like they're loaded up. Turn the brakes. If we can do it without pulling the... we got our 3 stock cars, but not the box cars. That's perfect. Alright, we can turn off our generator. I love that sound. That's... I love that sound. And the powering up sound too. Both of those, they sound cool. I always like that sound. All right, this should be fairly similar to bringing the other thing down. So I think we'll have the same experience. I do need to flip the switch before we get too far. Let's flip that other switch so we're not going off onto the siding. There we go. And that should bring us down there. And then we're going to need to buy meat cars or whatever, and so we'll have to figure that out too, because the refrigerated meat cars or whatever they are, I don't know if they're refrigerated, but didn't it say they were? The reefer cars? I don't remember when they came up with that technology, honestly. I thought it was either late 1800s or early 1900s. They came up with air conditioning, and it was supposed to... I think they invented it with the intention of drying out air, and then it turned out, wait, you can make cool air? This is awesome. But it wasn't for anybody's comfort. It wasn't invented for somebody's comfort, and they put it in factories and stuff, and it wasn't like, oh, well, you know, we care about the comfort of our workers. Especially 1800s. Who cares if anybody's comfortable? Especially somebody that's not me. Back then, yeah. It's like people were... I mean, there's still a lot of people that don't care what anybody else experiences, but it seemed like it was pretty universal back then. Whereas now there's a lot of people that are a lot more decent about that. Okay. Go like this. Yeah, this is going to be kind of scary. Can we, whoops, can we reverse? I mean, we're only going 10. Okay, we're good then. We're good. I don't need to do the reverser. Because we're past the worst part. Okay, we're past the steepest part. We are okay. We can even let this go a little bit faster. Cool. Alright. And then we just need to get those into the gate. I'm sure they had gates that would, like, move or something like that. Or they'd just, you know... They'd be there with whips and all kinds of pain devices to make sure the cattle don't get out. Because, again, who cares about anybody else's experience, right? Alright. Glad I didn't live back then. Alright. Let's do... It's 4 of those cars? Okay. We got the shadows. Our shadows are going to help us here. If I can see them. The tree's going to get in the way of the shadows, isn't it? There's that. And then there's one more. See? That's perfect. Right there. It's such a bad angle. Could have been so much useful, because now we're going to get another car length up, and it's not going to be useful. We're not going to be able to see the thing. Okay, so open the door, and we're going to unload. There we go. The cattle just dropped. Wait, let's see if I can... There we go. I love it. The cattle just dropped. Are they in here now? They're in here. Okay. Alright, and then we need to... We got 6 of them. I don't know how long it takes to make the meat, but, you know. It's okay, because we're not going to do this right away. We still need to get our other cars out there and all that stuff. Okay, so we need to bring the red car up to where it's by this tree here. You see? The red car 2/3 of the way to the tree. That's our stopping point. Because there's no way we're going to be able to see where those shadows are on the other thing. About right there. Okay. Let's do this, because we're starting to get... spending too much time walking back and forth. I know you don't need to open the door, but... Alright. It makes more sense for the cattle to be falling out of the sky when the door's open, instead of cattle falling out of the sky and disappearing into nothing when the door is closed, you know? It's more realistic form of teleportation. Alright. And then we need one more car length. So what do we need? We need to maybe get the front of this. Yeah, the thingy on there. Aligned with this tree. We'll do that. We'll bring this up to this tree. If we can. There we go. Alright. Let's go like this. Get the last of these, and we'll see. See, look at that. I even got the door lined up. I didn't even need to be that accurate. Let's go like this. Good. We had 8 in there, so it means it used a couple. Let's go see what we got over here on the output side. What do we have on the output side? We have 8 meat. Okay. And what is the facilities? No, industries. And we're going to do meat packing plant. 1 cargo and 1 coal equals 2 meat. And we're going to get 4 because we've got the industry set to easy, so we get double the output. So 4 times... What was it, 16? I think 64. So let's check out the cars. Which car are we going to need? Thank you. Yeah, nice there. Where is it? Ventilated? There, it's not refrigerated, it's ventilated. Okay, we can do... so we only need 2 of the meat cars. Alright. We need 2 of those. That's easy enough. We can get 2 of those. We can do that. We don't even have a... We don't even need to have a reason. Alright, can we get... I don't think we're going to be able to get these back up the hill either. Are we? I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see. We might have to build another siding off of here or something. All right, we might have to pull this forward and do that. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do and get the other engine out of there so that we can do all that stuff. But I think that's going to be it for episode 42. Join me in episode 43. We will get we'll get all this stuff moved back out of here. See if we can get out of here and all that stuff. And then we're going to get our meat cars and we're going to bring them down here. And I think that's the end of our meat thing. So yeah, join us in episode farm thing. Join us in episode 43 for the maybe the finale. And I don't know if we get time, if we can get all these cars out here in time. Yeah, and we'll see you then later.